Hey guys, TazManiaAhmed and welcome to episode 2 of Tmacast. Today I'm here with Opie, my friend from America, all the way from Atlanta, Georgia, and he's special guesting on today's episode. So Opie, why don't you tell us a bit about yourself?
Well, my name is Opie. All the way here to Paris, France, if the good people don't know already.
I don't think they do.
But now they do. Yeah, coming all the way from Paris, France. Originally born in Nigeria.
Are you born in Nigeria?
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
Mate, you didn't know?
I didn't know that.
Wow, that's crazy.
I didn't know that.
That's crazy. That's crazy. But yeah, and I'm here in France with the one and only
TazManiaAhmed. You know. Obviously, Opie's also at university at the moment. If you just tell him a bit about your background.
Fucking struggling to do homework.
Yeah, man's doing standard deviation in Paris. It's mad. Regression lines and all that, box plots.
Right. Can't even enjoy proper vacation.
So yeah, the time's now 11:40 a.m. So he's got a deadline due at midnight. So he's doing the work before we go explore Paris.
Work hard, play hard.
That's it.
That's the rules of life.
Even if you do go on vacation, you gotta remember, you
gotta work.
Got to take your laptop with you and submit those.
It's crazy.
But now today's topic of podcast episode 2 is about traveling and how Opie has established himself as a traveling pioneer. You know, the man travels from America to Paris every weekend as if it's just like that, you know. So Opie, tell us a bit about maybe where was the first place you traveled to when you were a kid and like the experience you had and how it was.
First place I traveled to when I was younger. First place I ever traveled to myself, 2012, London.
Wait, I thought you were born in Nigeria. So I guess the first travel was to America, right?
Yeah, you're right.
So tell us a bit about that.
So first travel was to America, crazy experience.
Did you speak English back then?
No, that was the thing. I think I was like 6. Like I understood okay, so my name is Opie, right? So like when anybody said the word okay, I thought they were saying my name. It was that bad. It was that bad. Mate, when I tell you, anytime everybody said okay, I was like, why are you calling me? Why are you calling me? It was that bad, man. It was that bad. But it was like, honestly, it was really life-changing. Everything was like different. Timing was different. I was like really young, so like I couldn't really process the difference. I just knew that I wasn't home anymore.
Yeah.
In a sense. So like, yeah, we came in good time too. We came in the summer. So
to America.
So it wasn't like a big change.
Yeah.
Or anything like that. So I mean, weather was consistent.
Yeah.
So yeah.
So when you arrived, did you have like family?
Yeah, we had family. We had family. We stayed with my cousins, and they lived a little bit outside of Atlanta. But it was pretty nice. But I didn't really like start going to Atlanta until like I want to say I was like 18, 19, to be honest. Just because like it was the city, and we live like a little bit outside of the city, but like still within like the city perimeter. It's a little bit like outside of like the main like downtown and like the financial district in a sense. So yeah, proper good stuff.
That's really interesting.
Yeah.
So you came to America, and you were like, wow, new country, new language, new people.
Like literally, I'm just looking at everything. I'll never forget like going out the airport. I'm just looking back. I was just like looking out the back window, like where are we? Like everything just it seemed different in a sense, almost like a movie. Being 6, being like 6 or 7, it's almost like a movie in a sense.
Shops,
coming to America, only I didn't get robbed as soon as I land, bro. But it was mad cool though. It was mad cool. Like it was like a huge difference. People. I mean, I didn't know that many people. I'll never forget the first experience that I had once I got here. Me and my parents, we went outside. We went for a walk, and they specifically told me I should stay inside the house. And I should stay inside the house because we didn't necessarily have a key when we were staying with my family and whatever. We just went for a walk to get some fresh air and to like think and do everything, process. And as I'm walking out the house, I locked the door in the back. So we get back.
Get back in.
We can get back in. And our cousin, she was asleep because she was a doctor. Like the husband was asleep because he's a doctor and he works night shift. and we're locked out for like, I want to say like a couple hours. Thank God for daylight saving time. Yeah. It was still bright outside even after 9 p.m. Terrible night.
So what did you do?
Should have stayed in. We just kept on banging and calling.
Really?
Yeah, trying to get in the house. Yeah. And we got in the house. I tried to turn on the TV. My dad's fuming. Yeah. He's pissed. He's like, no. No. I go to bed sad.
That's one way to start your life in America.
Right. Discipline.
So you get to America and then you're like, did you start school straight after?
Oh, don't even talk about school. That was depressing. So like,
and tell us about your first friend as well, because you must have made like a friend. Yeah.
Oh yeah, I've never forget. I forgot his name. I don't know his. I don't even remember his. I don't even remember his name. I don't remember his name. I just know like we're two kids, like really young kids. We used to ride bikes all the time. Yeah. And I used to go over his house because his mom used to work a lot, so like it would just be him at home. Like like when you think about it now, it's kind of. I mean, it's kind of normal. But like to some people, it's kind of crazy. Yeah. Being like 6 or 7, being at home by yourself, being able to like go in and out the house.
Is that allowed? Huh? I don't think that's allowed.
Legally, no. Legally, no.
We don't approve that kind of behavior on this.
Legally, no. But that was just kind of life, man. I mean, she was I believe she was like a single mom. Yeah. So it was like it was just her on her own, you know. So like you just have to.
So you don't remember his name?
I don't even remember his name, man. I was like 6.
Do you remember the first convo you had with him? Like
the first conversation? Yeah, we was riding bikes.
You did speak English?
Not fluent, not well, but like, you know, like we got the gist of things. Yeah. We hung around and whatnot. And like he'll take me around the neighborhood, show me around, we get ice cream and whatnot. The little popsicle sticks or whatever. Yeah, like really good stuff. It was like carefree back then. Life was carefree. I could just wake up.
Still is for you, innit?
What? Nah, mate. It's crazy. I wish it was.
Do you still talk to him then?
No, I still talk to him. I don't have any more contacts with them because once we moved.
Oh, you moved
back then? Yeah, no. Not from like we moved from like
your
where
cousins,
we were at. No, not my cousins because we had our own place. We had like an apartment, a flat back then. Because it was just me and my parents. Yeah. Me and my parents. I didn't have any siblings back then. So once we moved, it was like I think I was like 7 or 8. Like we didn't have any phones. Yeah. And like I mean, yeah, we had a house phone, but like I didn't like think of like the number or anything like that. I didn't like really go anywhere to like really have to memorize that stuff. Like there was obviously no cell phones.
Yeah.
Back then times were tough. Times were tough, man. Let me know if you guys remember MapQuest. That was
I don't even know.
You don't know what MapQuest is? So like before cell phones and everything. So like if you're getting directions to go somewhere. Yeah. And you don't know where the place is, to go and come back. You need directions, obviously. Yeah, right? Yeah. So like now these days, you go on your iPhone, you type you got Google Maps. Before we had that, so we went to this website called MapQuest. So we'll print the directions and just read it as if like we're looking at a map. Like directions, we print our going and we print our coming back.
I didn't have an internet. I didn't have no Wi-Fi or nothing.
I don't. Yeah, it's crazy. It's crazy. Now look. $2,000 laptops, like tablets. Literally, I'm doing work all the way from a different continent. I couldn't even imagine. Crazy.
15 years ago. No.
Right. It's crazy.
I think I remember my first ever Wi-Fi. It was some wired connection. So I had a PS3 at that time, and I couldn't play online because the router I had, it was wired and it was only connected to the
same. I'd have to go like usually like I keep.
So I had to wait like 2 years until we had a wireless router, and then I could finally play online. It was stressful.
It's crazy. I remember for us, our first internet was like God, I remember. So we had this dial-up connection. Like if you have any American viewers, they'll understand everything I'm saying. Like we had this dial-up connection. And oh man, it was crazy just thinking about it now. So like I
never had a dial-up connection.
I know, but let me tell you. So like, you guys were lucky. So the way that it was like you can either be on the internet or you can be on the phone. Like it was connected to the phone in a sense. So like you can't, if you're on the phone, you can't be on the internet because you won't hear a person. And if you're on the internet, you can't be on the phone because then your signal is slow. And it's just the absolute worst. And I thinking about it back then, like it was probably very fast. Yeah. But like now, if you try to like use it now, it's like it'll probably take you 3 days just to load like freaking Google. And like there's nothing on a regular Google page. But like it's just crazy when you think about like how far like technology has came. I'm still disappointed there's no flying cars.
Yeah, that's what we were talking about that yesterday. Flying cars, man.
Where
are
you? 2020,
we're
right.
2020.
I'm waiting.
Decades are flying by, and still no flying cars. You know? We had that vision was there in the 2000s. Like,
right.
In like 20 years' time, we'll have flying cars.
We were talking yesterday too, because like, you know how like when you go to Europe, there's like you see the really nice architecture.
Yeah.
And like you're just like, the building has to have some importance.
Yeah.
It has to have some importance for like, just it looks like $1 million of architecture, and like there's no information, no nothing. It would be nice, like, you know, you just have like a little diagram that just pops up and like you could just
out of nowhere,
read out of nowhere, just like. And it just pop up out of nowhere. You could just tell, this is that. They built this. Why? Oh, this person died.
Because
right?
There's only so much Google and Wikipedia can do.
Yeah, and like you can't Google specific buildings. Yeah. I
mean, you can go on Google Maps and see what the attractions are that's next to you, but then you have to click on it, and then you have to open a new web page.
It would just be nice if like just like a digital, futuristic digital info just popped up.
Yeah.
Like especially when you look at it, you're just like, what is this? And
it's
it
like
just
a Pokemon.
Popped up. Yeah.
Think about it. Like, it appears I know, and then you have to like catch it.
This guy is a fool. This guy is a fool. He's a fool.
So then now, so now we're in America. You're also you learn English. How long did it take you to learn English then?
I want to say, so basically, with my school experience, in the middle of the year, let's say like I was in the first grade, and like just right there in the middle, they took me out of my first grade class and they put me in kindergarten class.
Yeah.
Just because America is so stupid.
Yeah.
Just because my age, my birthday, not even my age, it was my birthday, as a matter of fact, because I was born after August 30th. August 30th. So
it's on the academic year.
Yeah.
So are you like the oldest in the year then?
Yeah.
How old are you?
I'm 23 now.
23.
Yeah. So I'm like, like even back then in high school, I was probably like one of the oldest in my year, which was like really crazy. Like everybody was graduating high school when they were 17, and I was graduating when I was 18.
Yeah.
Yeah. I was like fairly into my 18s, about to turn 19.
And you couldn't move to the earlier year group?
No, I couldn't. Just because of like my age. Yeah. It's really stupid. America.
That's interesting. 23.
I'm lucky. But everything happens for a reason.
Yeah.
No?
So how long did it take you to learn English? A year?
Probably not
even a year.
Not even
a couple of months.
Not even, yeah.
Because you must have watched like TV and...
Yeah, I watched TV. I just like the world.
Friends,
the world that I lived in and everybody that I talked to. It didn't necessarily like take me too long in a sense.
Yeah.
You know? I mean, English is very easy to learn, I think.
Yeah, I think if you like...
I mean, maybe
because we're both native.
We both like native English and like.
I would think it's easy to learn, like if you just watch movies in English and.
Yeah, just kind of like if we lived here in France for like probably like a year, we'd probably know French.
Yeah.
Only know like 2 words.
Bonjour.
Merci beaucoup.
Je parle français.
Okay, he knows like.
Okay. I know a bit more.
Okay. Weird flex.
What was that funny thing that happened yesterday? You said something to some person in French.
What did I say?
I can't remember what you said.
I don't even remember. I don't think I said anything in French.
You said bonjour or something to like some guy, randomly, in the night, or something. He said something to you. No, I can't remember.
I can't. No. Are you sure we had the same experience?
Yeah, I'm sure we did.
Crazy.
No, I can't remember.
Crazy.
All right, so then now you're in America. You've learned English, and then like growing up in Atlanta, chilling around. What do you do after that? Like, what's the next?
So
big event in the life of Opie.
Oh man. So I think this was like 18, like all of high school. All I wanted.
So he had a pretty boring high school life. It seems like his life's. This podcast gone from 6 to 18. So what happened when you're 18?
Yeah, very boring life, as you can tell. No. I think like one interesting. I mean, high school was like carefree. Middle school, high school was carefree. Like.
I think it still is now for everyone.
Yeah, going through school, you know, like you think these are your most difficult days. I swear, you'll look back onto it and you'll just be like, "Damn, life was easy back then." Like very easy, very very easy, man. Like no stress, no bills. I mean, for the most part, a lot of people that I know, like back then, no stress, no bills, nothing like that. I know my sisters; they have it very easy now. My little 14-year-old, freaking has $2,000 MacBook. Like what?
And then you said you gave her an Apple
Watch. I bought them iPads and everything. Like Imagine if I asked for that back then in my days.
Don't think it was around back then, mate.
Right? No, but like if it was around, ask my mom for a $2,000 laptop. What do I need it for? What? Like, yeah, it's crazy. I traveled a lot, not too much, mostly to Nigeria, like every Christmas, every holiday.
Oh, you went twice a year?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
It was pretty
Did
nice.
you go last year? Or?
No, I haven't been back in a minute. Well, no, I went last year, but I haven't been back like for leisure, mostly just like business.
Business.
But yeah, high school I wanted to play football, so like I didn't really take.
What football? Soccer, football.
Yeah, soccer,
which
football.
one?
Soccer, football.
Premier League, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Premier League.
Premier League.
Man's played for Watford.
Watford, you hear that? Watford.
So yeah, so I really wanted to play football.
I think that's how we met, though, isn't it?
That is really how we met. I don't even really know how we met.
No, we met because you back in like 2013 when I first made Instagram. I used to post the football pictures, like football meme pics.
Yeah, but I don't even know how I followed you. I think I just followed you.
No, you liked a few or something.
Really?
So I used a few hashtags back then.
Oh wow.
And then I found out he was an Arsenal fan, and I was a Chelsea fan as well. Still am, I must say.
Same.
Arsenal fan. Yeah, it just went from there. Like, you know, we send each other memes. And now we're in Paris. You know.
This man wanted to be my agent.
I remember that. I thought I found the next Nigerian Ronaldo or something. I was like, yo, I'll be your agent. I'll be your football agent. I'll get you connected.
Bro, but I tell you, we were so out of our...
It seems that didn't really...
That didn't happen for neither one of us.
No, it didn't happen for neither one of us.
Bro, when I tell you, we were so out of our heads.
I did show, like, great potential and, like, investment. I was like, look, this guy's serious. We can make it happen. You know?
Yeah, I did, indeed.
Send a few DMs to some clubs and never know, he might have a trial, but... What happened? You let me down.
I let you down.
You let me down. Huh? What do you mean?
You let me down.
You're gonna have that trial and come to Arsenal or something. Arsenal's Academy.
I'm dead. Arsenal Academy. What am I gonna be? Waterboy? Bro. No, but I'm just thinking about the days, bro. Those are funny days.
Yeah,
those are funny days.
And also, if you ever meet anyone on the internet, right, this is an important tip. Make sure you have like because back then there was no there was no WhatsApp, I don't think. So we had a Skype call to see he was real. So I remember we had a Skype call.
I remember that.
Do you know what the fun thing is? You were a Chelsea kid.
I was. Yes.
He was wearing Chelsea.
Yeah.
Kid.
So my dad is an Arsenal fan as well. This man goes to Nigeria, comes back.
Oh,
no, it was my mom. It was my mom.
Fake
No. It was like official. It was official kit. My mom bought it. Wow, can you believe that? My mom, what a traitor. Like, no, it's farewell that we watch Arsenal in this house religiously. Wake up 7 a.m. every day.
Oh, yeah,
7 a.m. on a Saturday just to watch Arsenal. Crazy. On a Saturday too. Like, what? I'll be asleep.
Yeah.
And this lady goes and comes back and buys me a Chelsea kit. What? Full kit.
But then you wear it.
I was wearing it faithfully. Faithfully, bro.
You're representing the badge on your top.
Of course.
But no, that's an important tip though. Like, if you ever feel like you're gonna be catfished by someone on the internet, be like, yo, video call me quick. Then you can see the real.
Very
like, you know, they can't pretend to be someone they're not.
Very true.
So, you know, top tip out there for
and
anyone.
before you ever decide to like just go out and meet them on the whim, make sure you've known them for a long time, because like
but I think you can meet someone like, you know.
But it depends. Not everybody's like us though.
Mm.
Not everybody's like us.
That's true.
It's a crazy and scary
world.
No,
but I mean, if you have a video call, you can meet them the same week. You just gotta know they're real. Or even like Snapchat, if they send selfies to you.
Yeah, but like if you're gonna meet, like just don't go to the person's house.
Yeah,
like, meet them.
You have to.
Yeah, meet out in public, you know, and just don't go to the person's house after meeting them one time. It's weird. Not weird necessarily, but like, just be careful. Just be careful.
Do you know why he says that? It's because he watched the TV show You. That's why.
Oh my God.
Huh? He's been influenced by Joe. If you know, you know.
I'm crazy. Crazy. But like, yeah, I met Tariq like for the first time. What, 2 years ago?
Yeah, we met in London actually.
Yeah, we was in London. Met him there in London 2 years ago.
Yeah,
I came for
he came on some weird vacation.
My auntie's birthday.
That was a weird day.
My auntie's birthday. Weird day.
And then he came again and met a few of my friends as well.
Yeah, Hassan.
Yeah,
Hassan, if you're watching this, you should be here. You literally should. I don't know why he didn't tell you. A bad friend. But like, yeah, it's been pretty good. And that whole year, I think I traveled a lot too.
Where else did you go?
I went to Paris. I went to California. Went to New York. Went to Texas. Went for some boat party.
Yeah, Opie, damn,
Yeah,
that's
that was
fancy,
pretty
that's
nice,
fancy.
Yeah, I
No,
was
but
like,
I've heard, right? Interesting though, that people in America, some people in America don't even have a passport.
yeah, a lot of people don't.
Because they have everything in their country, like
Yeah,
you have the
they
sun,
feel that they
you have the
they feel that
desert,
they do, but like you know, there's more to life than that. Like once you go out and like you see something that you like only like see in like movies or like you hear about, and you're actually there standing there. And, like first time I seen the Eiffel Tower, I was just like, wow, this is crazy. Like you hear about it, you know it exists.
Yeah.
You know it exists like fully. But like once you're there, like in the moment, you're just like, wow, this is crazy. like there's more to life. And like and the funny thing is that like you're coming from like a different continent. Like there's more to life than like what you see on the daily basis. It's like really crazy. It's like really cool and really interesting. I highly recommend you come with like a spouse or so, because you're gonna be feeling mad lonely sometimes.
What in
Paris?
Oh, in Paris.
Or like just anywhere in general. Like
no, but I think it's good to go like backpacking here and there. Like,
oh yeah, for definitely. Because every time that I go by myself, I always meet somebody. Like I don't even plan it. I always meet somebody, and like the crazy thing is, I still talk to like everybody that I've met. I still talk to every single day.
Every single day.
Well, not every single day, but like.
Tell me, this guy's Joe, mate. This guy's Joe. He knows where they eat tacos and everything.
No, we talk quite often. We talk quite often. Like I hit them up, or they hit me up and see how I'm doing. Like a couple friends of mine want me to come to Greece very soon with them. So I might go do that. Might not. Depends on how finances are looking, and just life in general. If life doesn't throw me anything crazy or stupid, I might go. That's true.
But your finances should be okay though, right? You got the you're doing a bit of drop shipping as well, like my brother, right?
Oh man.
Big up my brother.
Bro.
Episode 1, if you haven't watched it already, my brother talks about his
that's crazy.
drop shipping experience.
Yeah, we attempted drop shipping.
Attempted? I thought it's still ongoing.
Well, the website is up, but like I haven't really like I shut down all the ads, so like we didn't really know traffic.
But you made one sale, right? I remember you told me.
Oh yeah, we
see
made
that one sale.
So like yeah, it was an attempt. Sometimes you gotta know when to like shut things down quickly, and sometimes you gotta know like when you should like continue, because like sometimes like you'll continue, like you could be continuing for years, and like sometimes it's just not meant for you, and there's nothing wrong with that. You shut it down, and you find the next thing, and you attempt that. But the thing is just to never give up. Just never give up. Yeah. That's all I would say.
Talking about that, I just came up with something, right? Mm-hmm. So you know how there's a virus going around, the coronavirus.
Yeah.
I've seen in China they're running out of masks, so drop ship masks, face masks
to China. That's crazy. That's crazy.
It would work.
That would be so
All
funny.
around the world.
Oh my god.
Like, if there's a shortage of masks.
Oh my god.
AliExpress is selling masks.
It's crazy because like I'm supposed to go to China.
Yeah, this guy's going to China. I don't know why. I told him. Like, you may not see him again.
We're supposed to go to Greece. Portugal in there, right?
Nah. No, this guy told me yesterday he's going to Beijing with his mate. So then I was like, you do know what's happening in China at the moment? Like they got a virus. So, and he's like, yeah, my mate's gonna pay for my flight and everything, so I'm going anyway. So, I mean,
at least
that's
if
one
I die, yeah, like I mean, if you die, like you die.
You've seen the Forbidden City.
Yeah, you've seen the like what is it, the Jade Palace or something like that? I don't know.
I have no idea.
No idea. But yeah, I mean, at least you die traveling in happy moments, you know.
And you get a lot of selfies there because I've seen like when a black person goes to China, people just come up to you with like phone.
I'm still trying to debate who I'm gonna be. I don't know. I think I'm gonna go like Denzel Washington.
Yeah.
Or maybe Samuel.
Yeah.
What is his catchphrase? Motherfucker.
Yeah.
You
should do that. Become a celebrity in like China.
Sure. Yeah, I was gonna go as Kobe, but everybody knows Kobe. Can't
I don't think you're tall enough either.
Yeah, you can't do the Black Mamba.
Yeah, you're not tall enough for that.
Yeah, but definitely maybe like Denzel. Everybody loves Denzel. So like, yeah.
Yeah, a hero. Celebrity hero, acting hero.
Facts.
So now we're here in 2020.
Yeah.
Life's gone quick.
Very quick. And it's crazy.
What you're studying right now, aren't you?
Economics.
Mm-hmm. Economics. Supply, demand.
Yeah, supply, demand.
What was the other one? MRS.
Margin rated substitution. No, economics is good. It's good, right? Because like it changes your thinking. Like everybody looks at it like when I tell like girls they're like I'm studying economics, it's like oh, I'm just like whoa.
Well, economics usually relate to money, innit? Like they make a lot of money.
You love money, you make a lot of money.
So would you recommend to anyone that's watching studying economics?
Oh yeah, definitely. I feel like you should at least know the basics.
Yeah.
Because like honestly, like when you take an economics course, it changes how you think. In a way, like you think about things differently. You look at things differently. Like you weigh your options. You start to weigh your options differently in a sense. Yesterday, getting the portable charger. We bought we bought a portable charger, right?
No, I didn't buy it. I'd never buy something like this.
Okay, I bought it. Okay, so my phone's on
It was on like 2%, right?
On 2%, right? No, yeah, it was on 2%, and we still had a lot of stuff to do, and we wanted to take like lots of pictures and everything. So we bought this portable charger, and by the way,
he brought it. Not
I
me.
bought it. Okay. What is this? This has 188,000 milliamps, enough to power a small village in Africa for a month. I'm just joking. I'm joking. We didn't even catch that, first and foremost.
Yeah, we didn't catch that at the beginning.
We didn't catch that until later.
Because we were haggling the guy for a lower price.
Yeah, because the guy, at first the guy was like,
it's 25, wasn't it?
25 euros for this.
This thing's got a flashlight as well, mate. Like,
yeah, flex.
Flex.
25 euros. And then we just haggled him down to about 9.
You ended up in 9.
About 9, right? And then he
went from like 25 to 20, and then we were like, this is not worth.
Yeah, this 20. Is not worth 20. If I had known it said 118,000 milliamps.
Yeah. 188,000.
I would have bought it for 2.
Wait, can you see where this thing's made? Does it say the country?
Probably.
Oh, made in China.
Yeah, it has to be.
I don't get how they put capacity 188,000.
I think they just threw something on there.
They just put a random number.
But the funnier thing about it is, so this thing dies 5 minutes in. Yeah, but it gives me it gave me like 8% charge.
Yeah, that's true.
And the crazy thing is, I haven't charged it whatsoever. Tell me why there's charge.
It's the 100. It's the
188 milliamps.
It's kicking back in.
It's kicking in. It's self-charge.
No, but that's also an interesting point we can make as well.
But like,
so if you ever go to like a tourist destination and there's those people selling
on the streets though,
you can definitely phone adapters or like T-shirts or like souvenirs, like keyrings and things.
Let me tell you how you do it. So they say a price first.
Yeah, so
you say a lower price.
Yeah.
You give them. Like, let's say like for example they go from.
Tell
20.
them about the one I did. Do you remember? Like, because
so he was telling me that my negotiation skills was terrible.
Yeah.
So he goes up to another man. The man
selling adapters as well.
The same adapter. First of all, the man says 20.
No.
He says 20. Man says 18. No, man says 10. He says 18. Man says.
I said 10 again.
He said 10 again. He said no, 15. And then he was like, but I got it for 9. He said 10. So, but this is what you do, right? This is what you do. This is what I feel like would work best. They go from 20, you say 10, and they said, okay, 10. You go in your pocket, you pull out like 5 or 6.
Yeah, you pull out, you've only got like
pull out 5 or 6 and say, I'm sorry, mate, this is all I have.
Because they only accept cash.
Yeah, they only accept cash. So like, and they'll take whatever sales that they get anyways, because they know to themselves that sometimes they might not.
Like this is worth like 1. This is fake.
I didn't even press the button; it just turned on. Crazy. But like, so I'm gonna teach a class negotiation.
Yeah, class negotiation. And you also bought gloves yesterday as well.
Gloves as well.
Same from one of these street sellers.
What did you start?
No, it's right there on the table. But you started off. He said 5, didn't he?
He said 5, yeah.
And then we got it down to 2.
Yeah.
Which is quite impressive.
Mm-hmm.
And then he was like 2 for like 5, and then we were like, nah.
No.
So he just brought 1 for €2.
Yeah, but back to the reason why we bought this. You have to think about it like the amount of like I would never buy this, honestly. Like if my phone was fully charged, there was no need for me to ever buy this because I don't use portable chargers myself because I don't use my phone that much to like really like use all the battery.
Your phone's popping every 10 seconds. Huh? I hear the pings like ping, 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 ping.
I don't reply to those people. But yeah, like I was saying, we only bought this because like we wanted the little extra power to take good pictures, to capture the memories and the moments. Because like that's why you do all of this, right?
Yeah.
For the memories and the moments in a sense. So like the little amount of battery percentage that I gained just to take those pictures, it was well worth it because we had to weigh our options, you know, in a sense. Like there was a lot of pictures I took. Like you'll see it later on his Instagram, all the pictures that we took.
But wait, this leads to a bigger picture.
Mm-hmm.
So this whole scenario wouldn't have happened if he didn't make the typical tourist mistake, which was when he got out of the Gatun train station, right? It's a 10-minute walk to this hotel. Man decided to take a taxi from one of those people that come up to you outside the train station and be like, hey, tourist, wanna ride to your destination? And Opie was like, yeah, sure. So he gets into the taxi, and instead of a 10-minute walk, it takes him 1 hour to get here. And how much did you pay in cash?
32.
33
euros.
Actually. 33 euros for a 10-minute walk.
Fucking 3 euros.
So the reason is this buy he did was impulsive because he made a mistake earlier on the day. So what we can learn from this is you should always pick the cheapest, not cheapest, pick the quickest route, which involves walking, instead of paying for transport, if it's in a reasonable walking distance. Or you're going to end up in a situation like our friend over here.
The funny thing is, the only reason why I took that taxi is because Tariq had been waiting. This goes back to economic thinking of utility and weighing your options. No, the opportunity cost, weighing your options, in a sense. Because, like, Tariq was waiting. So, it was actually, like, from where I was, it was like a 20-minute walk. Actually.
No.
It said 20 for me.
No,
maybe Apple Maps. Don't ever use Apple Maps, by the way.
Google Maps, use Google Maps.
But from what I'm saying, hopefully this doesn't ruin any sponsorship with Apple. But Google Maps. Whenever you travel, especially if you're in Europe, in another country, or in another city, Google Maps is the way to go, honestly, mate. So, Apple Maps told me 20-minute walk probably was taking me the longest route, like the lady. But,
you got conned yesterday by the lady.
No, the crazy thing, I don't even think she was trying to con me because, like, I think she was, like, really genuinely, because there was a lot of traffic. Yeah. Like, there was, like, roadblocks from the police, and I don't know why. Like, she didn't even know why herself either. Yeah, so, Tariq has been waiting for a long time, so I'm just, like, 20-minute walk. It's really, like, a 5-minute drive, according to Apple Maps.
Yeah.
But, we got in so I was like, I'm probably not going to pay no more than, like, 10 euros. Yeah, because that's what I was thinking, like, 10 euros. And I'm just like, Tariq has been waiting for a long time because he's gotten here like 2 hours before me. Yeah. And like time was winding down and like, it was losing daylight. Losing mad.
It's all about the daylight with this guy. It's all about daylight.
That's all about daylight. So I get in the taxi and I'm just like, okay, cool. Let's make this drive really quick. And like 10 minutes go by. I'm still in the taxi. 30 minutes go by. Still in the taxi. Yeah. I'm just like, oh, fuck. And every time that I'm like, okay, I'll just get out and just walk. I look at my Apple Maps and I'm even further away.
Yeah, so I'm not too sure what the lady was doing or the taxi driver. So that's another important lesson you can learn. Like, don't ever take those taxis that.
Yeah, just call it Uber.
Just call it Uber.
Because you'll just get a flat rate.
And be cheaper as well.
Yeah.
Cheaper, and they don't want to waste your time.
I don't think I had enough power to. I also I just didn't think I had enough power to like really like do the directions, walking, and also like because I don't know the streets. In a sense.
Yeah, but it shows you.
No, but like if my phone died.
Okay, yeah.
I wouldn't like know the streets in a sense. I'll literally be so fucked.
Yeah. That's true.
And I don't even have like a power converter as well.
I mean, you have one now with 188,000. It's never gonna run out for a year. Let's not forget about that.
£9.
£9. 9 euros. 9 euros.
9 euros. I'm sorry.
But no, is there any other important lessons we can say about traveling?
Just be really careful. Hide your money very well.
Yeah, be careful of the pickpockets as well. Like,
pickpockets are very big. Hide your money very well.
So wear like tight jeans or like zipped.
Or like just wear like wear a coat, in terms of one with inside pockets. And also like sometimes you don't need to like be very mindful that like just because you're going to like Europe and like everybody tells you like Europe is cold, like it snows a lot in Europe or something like that. Like depending on where you're going, like France. From an American, in Fahrenheit, I looked at the weather. It's like what 41, or
in Celsius like 8
or something like that. And like from an American standpoint, you're thinking 41 degrees. But it's like very cold. So like I brought this big Nautica jacket, right? I mean I have 2 jackets. I bought a Nautica jacket and like a fairly warm Tommy Hilfiger like windbreaker puffer jacket type thing. But like the Nautica jacket I see now is going to be very useless because
no, but it's still cold. Like
I mean, it's still cold. Don't get me wrong. Like But like, you don't necessarily need to bring like a huge jacket, like one that like you wear.
Maybe if you're going to like Scandinavia or something, snow, where it's actually like 0 degrees.
Yeah, definitely.
Around 0.
Like if you're coming to like Western Europe, and like southern part of Europe.
Yeah, maybe a hoodie.
Yeah, just like a hoodie
top,
like that.
scarf.
To be honest, at the end of the day, that's all you necessarily need.
And maybe a good pair of gloves as well. Like
gloves definitely.
Gloves is a very big issue.
And maybe like a hat or something if your ears get covered. But if you're somebody that's like anemic in a sense, yeah, bring a big jacket.
Or thermals. You can wear thermals. Yeah. Thermals work as well.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, just little things you need to know. Don't be afraid to get lost. It's a good thing, in a sense. You make more memories that way.
That's true.
Get lost, you meet more people, in a sense. So yeah.
You see more things as well. Like
exactly.
If you don't plan to go one way,
yeah,
you end up
and like
some different stuff.
Don't try to plan out every detail.
Yeah.
Like you don't have to be like, okay, we're in Paris now. You don't have to be like, okay, at 3:00 we should be at the Eiffel Tower. At 4:00 we should be at the Louvre. At like 5:00.
Oh, that'd be quite tough though. Paris to Eiffel Tower to the Louvre in 1 hour. That walk took us like 50 minutes yesterday.
We took the wrong way.
We didn't take the wrong way.
We got lost. Or like, yeah, don't try to plan everything now. Like, just let things happen in a sense. And like, if you don't see everything, now you have more of a reason to come back.
Exactly.
So like, yeah.
But no, I think we've done a very good episode. It's been great having you on the podcast.
Definitely.
Episode 2.
Catch me on episode like 4 or 5.
You're gonna come back again?
I don't know. We'll go to Portugal.
No, I gotta get a few more. See who else is out there that I can get on a cast. So maybe
I'm not good enough.
Yeah?
That's all I heard. I'm not good enough.
No, but we can. No. You know what we can do? It's interesting, right? Maybe we can get the people that I've already featured, but get them in like 10, 20 episodes again to see how their life has changed in between. So that'd be quite interesting to see.
Next time you catch me, we'll be doing a podcast from the outside of my mansion. Beverly Hills, baby. Beverly fucking Hills, baby.
You gonna pay for my flight, yeah?
Huh?
You gonna pay for my flight?
Of course.
There we have it.
Of course.
Or on that note,
first class.
Thank you all for watching this podcast. It's been episode 2 of Tmacast. Me and Opie out here. We're in Paris, the second arrondissement. Hope you guys have enjoyed. Be sure to comment below who you'd like to see on this podcast, and if you've enjoyed it. And of course, big thank you again for Opie and his tips about his life and traveling and the internet, of course, because 15 years ago, these kinds of like podcasts would not be available.
Right.
So yeah, anyways, hope you guys have enjoyed. Be sure to like, subscribe and share, and peace.